This is Rocky Marciano. When I held the heavyweight title, they called me the Brockton Blockbuster. You'll find out why.
5 weeks ago, as the heavyweight champion of the world, at the ripe old age of 31. He started fighting professionally 8 years ago, and he went undefeated through 49 fights. Rocky was born in Brockton, Massachusetts, where his immigrant father worked in a shoe factory. He grew up with 6 brothers and sisters, and he married a Brockton girl. For the past few years, Rocky hasn't seen very much of his family, his home, or his hometown. His trade has kept him busy in training camps, in the ring, and traveling over a considerable part of the world. But right now, Rocky Marciano is home with his wife, Barbara, and their 3.5-year-old daughter, Mary Ann. The Marcianos have lived in this 7-room house for something like 4 years. It's about 25 miles south of Boston. Rocky, it was just about 2 years ago, I think, that we visited you at your training camp. That was before the first Ezzard-Charles fight. A lot of things have happened to you since then. Have you read very many summaries of your career? There have been a lot of them published.
In the last month, I've really caught up with all the things that have been written about me, and I'm very thankful, Ed, of all the nice things that have been said. In fact, a good friend of mine, Molino, has written a Rocky Marciano cha-cha-cha.
Has he?
Would you like to hear it?
I sure would. I haven't heard it.
When the chips are down and the bell will ring, Rocky comes through and the birdies sing. His left and rights land on the chin, and a trip to dreamland is about to begin. When they look for a left, he gives them a right. With either hand, he packs dynamite. His mama's cooking up in Brockton town has made a chant that can't be kept down.
Where's the woman in charge of your non-training table?
She should be in the kitchen, Ed. Say hello to Ed Murrow.
Good evening, Mrs. Marciano.
Good evening, Ed.
Your man says that he's put on 22 pounds since he quit the ring.
Yes,
What have you been feeding him?
Well, I've been feeding him spaghetti and Italian food.
And he can't get enough of it, huh?
No, he can't.
Barbara, now that you have Rocky at home, is he a helpful sort of fellow around the house?
Yes, he is. He's pretty helpful. He's really relaxing now.
Rocky, where's your daughter?
She should be in the bedroom.
Yes, I'll get it.
Hello, Mary Ann.
Say hi.
Say hello.
How are you?
Say hello to the man.
You all right?
Yes.
Say hello to Ed.
Say fine.
You having fun with your daddy now that he's home more? Barbara,
Yes.
do you think you're going to miss the thrill of watching Rocky win big fights?
Well, I don't think so. I will miss the thrill of watching him win a fight, but it's more of a thrill to us to have him home.
It must be. Hey, Mary Ann, you going to say hello?
Say hello.
You happy to have your daddy home? I'm sure you are. Good night. Good night, Mary Ann.
Good night, Ed.
Good night, Rocky.
Good night, Ed.
Now come gather round us, folks. Let us tell you about this swing. Let us tell you about the dance was invented just for you. Now you swing over here. Now you swing over there. Boy, you swing on out and you do the